I was trying to get me in the mood as well as you for the holidays because it's like we have a whole month of this. It's funny. Every year the one piece I always stress over playing is that one because I'm afraid I'll mess up this one part. And I didn't. I messed a different part up. So we're among friends. So that's what we do.
That's right. That's right.
Oh, my God. Thank you all for joining us on this chilly Sunday night here in Pennsylvania, New Hope, Pennsylvania. Hi, Bill Souter and Jack Sabatino and Maurice and Rick and Penny and Dottie and Judy and Rhoda and my sister Marianne and my other sister Eileen and Kathleen, as well as Bonnie and Stan and Rosemary and Gail. And Lee Ann is with us tonight, too. And James Henry and Patricia's down in South Jersey. It is already a nice group. Thank you, Ron. Well, it's warm. This is the one I could not wear before. I got this one for this season, and it is corduroy. And the other time I tried it on, I was roasting. So it didn't last very long. Hi, Arnie. I'm going to say hi to my cousin Patty in Florida. And now I'm jealous because it's a lot warmer where you are. And my friend David Delasole, I miss you dearly. And Charlie,
love that they
Charlie
love
Maffei, I owe you a call tomorrow. So
I love that they love the shirt and the jacket. Because what were your words to me right before you went on?
Is this going to look all right?
No,
well,
he said, do I look dorky? That's what he said. He said, "Is this going to look like
Charlie?
Do I look dorky?" He looks great, right?
I don't want to be dorky.
He looks great. He looks great.
I just like to be, festive without being able to. Oh, by the way, starting on Wednesday, we start with our first Christmas show, and then pretty much just a lot of holiday festivity from here till the end of the month, which means that starting on Wednesday, the Christmas jackets come out. And those of you who've known me for a long time know I have a couple of those jackets.
Oh,
the ones you see in the store and you go, oh, who would wear that? Well, guess what? I'm going to wear them all. Hi, Eileen, and hi, Gerard, and Heather, and TJ, and Gigi, and Darren's back with us. Darren, you were so good the other night. It was so good to finally have you on the show.
It was great.
And Tom and Jennifer Orr from the Orr House.
Now, I know it took you a while to convince Darren to sing, so Darren should be working on his second number.
I know. Darren and I, we have to start working on our next song.
Second number.
2021 is coming up, and we got a long winter to get through, my friend.
That's right.
And hi, Marjorie and Jonathan Waterfield. Jonathan Waterfield, hey. And whoever else I missed. The names just keep going. And hi, Janet Moscas. And that means Kathy Berzinski's there with us tonight, too. So anyway. So we have a really neat show tonight. I love Sunday nights because Sundays, my new name for Sunday night is it's Forrest Gump night because of Forrest Gump saying life is like a box of chocolates because you just never know what you're going to get. And Sunday night is variety night. And hi, Kathleen. I'm glad to have you with us too. Kathleen Tyson. Boy, new friends. And Terry Marks and Allison Price Berwick. Wow. And Jimmy Two Canes. All right. Boy, I'm overwhelmed. I feel like, it's like if I'm at, one of my places like Bowman's or Moonstruck where I would be tonight on a Sunday night, and everybody comes in and it's like I have to say hi because I am truly grateful that you are here.
But normally when you say hi, like at those places, you're saying it as you're holding a cup of coffee in one hand, playing something on the left hand, and carrying on a conversation with like 7 people.
Yeah. Well, I'm still multitasking here, sort of.
Hi,
Marty. Hi, Michael Aniloff and Bennett Lee and Andrew Erickson and Laura Erickson and the other, both of my Aileen's are here, and Paul Anthony and Marjorie. I think I got everybody so far. Anyway, so as the week goes on, as all these different songs we're working on, we end up coming up with a variety of performers for the Sunday night. And tonight is really neat. Tonight I've got two sisters in the show. I've got a Wachinski and a Walensky. How did that work out? A Wachinski and a Walensky in the same show. And the other thing I thought was kind of funny how it kind of worked out tonight is I ended up with a song called Sunny, a song called That Lucky Old Sun, and When Sunny Gets Blue. So you get three suns. So things come in threes.
And I think the way that we stack them in the show is rather fun.
It's kind of fun. Yeah. And speaking of three, one of the things that's in the show, which I'll talk about more as we go on, but a couple of years ago, I played for a group of young girls that were all in high school, and they're all in college, or probably some of them getting close to finishing college. And so we've reconnected, and you'll see three in the show tonight and two in the show next Sunday night. So between the two Sundays, I get all five of them back. So this is something I've been looking forward to for a long time as well. So without further ado, we're going to get our show off to a start. You've seen him before, and he's back tonight from Trenton, New Jersey. Please welcome back. Give a big, warm round of applause for Ted Jamison.
On the other side of the tracks, that's the way I'm longing to be. On the other side of that great divide between fate, fortune, and me, I'm gonna put my shadows behind me, get my inhibitions the axe, and tomorrow morning you'll find me on the other side of the tracks, on the other side of that line, where life is fancy and free. I'm gonna sit and fan on my fat divan while the butler bottles the tea. But for now I'm facing the fences, and I can't afford to relax when the whole caboodle commences on the other side of the tracks. So I'm off and running over the rail, I'm going gunning after the quail, off and running, send me my mail to the great big world on the other side, the great big world on the farther side, the great big world on the other side of the tracks. On the other side of the tracks is from the Broadway musical Little Me. Music by Cy Coleman, lyrics by Carolyn Lee. Adapted from the book by Patrick Dennis. Fancy and free, I'm gonna sit and fan on my fat divan while the butler bottles the tea. But for now I'm facing the fences, and I can't afford to relax when the whole caboodle commences on the other side of the tracks. So I'm off and running over the rail, I'm gonna make it, ain't gonna fail, off and running, send me my mail to the great big world on the other side, the great big world on the farther side, the great big world on the other side of the tracks, to that great big world that will open wide, to that great big world on the other side of the tracks.
Ted, we
Great
just
job.
love you, Ted. Ted,
Great
that was
job.
so wonderful. I love, it's funny. So, like sometimes oh, hi, Doll Fredericks. If I forget, Doll's with us from Cincinnati. I just saw you jump in. Good to see you. So sometimes I say to my singers, I'd like to see them like more up close and personal. But when I watched Ted, I thought, no, I like seeing Ted's like whole, this whole thing. I just love that, and you can feel Ted's enthusiasm when he sang that song. So thank you, Ted. It was a great way to start our show. I hope my friend Nancy Lee's watching, because that's her very, very favorite song in the world. Hi, Amy Jean. And Vic Pham is watching us from Reno, Nevada, and Sharon Freeman, and who else I missed? Bill Thomer, and Lorelei is with us, and Terry Fenningham, and Joni Schneider,
Sydney Sin.
and Amy Jean.
You see Sydney Sin out there?
And Sydney Sin is
Yeah,
here from
Sydney's
Pasadena.
back. Yeah.
Sydney and I are about to do another song. Oh, Sydney's going to be in our Patsy Cline show.
Oh, she should be,
She will.
absolutely.
So,
Marty
and
Robinson out there? To see Marty
What's that?
Robinson? Marty Robinson is enjoying the show tonight.
Marty
Hi-
Robinson's
Hi, Marty.
here too. Hi,
Yeah.
Marty. And Dahl. I always saw Dahl.
Yeah.
And James McElhenney from
Oh, look at
Northeast
that, yeah.
Philly.
People slipping in here.
That's all right. It's better late than never. You can always scroll back and see what
Peg.
you missed. Hi, Peg. Hey, Peg, not right. Good to see
Oh,
you.
and there's
And Fred
Fred.
White.
Hi,
There he
Fred.
is. I was waiting for him. And Amy Raditz. Amy Raditz is another one coming up in the next couple of weeks. So
cats.
anyway, I told you I had two sisters in the show, and I told you about the three girls.
Not your sisters.
The what?
Not your sisters. Just confirming, because you said I have
Well,
two
I have
sisters.
three
Yeah.
sisters, right? But we
Yeah.
have three. No, we have.
But they're not singing tonight.
No, they're not singing ever.
I
I love them dearly, but no, they don't want to. They don't want to sing in the show, do they?
I don't know. A couple of
find
glasses of Chardonnay.
Is there enough? Yeah, no, it's not Chardonnay. It's Pinot Grigio.
Pinot Grigio. That's right.
Anyway, I have two sisters in the show, which are part of those three young girls I told you about. So I'd like to introduce the first one from Mendham. They're all from Mendham, New Jersey. And the first one, Jocelyn Alam. She is she's going to school at Westminster Choir College in Princeton. And she is majoring in music education, and she hopes to teach choir and direct at high school level. And her background is mainly in opera, and she is also a violinist too. So, singing a great song from The Most Happy Fellow, please welcome Jocelyn Alam.
Wanting to be wanted, needing to be needed. That's what it is. That's what it is. Now I'm lucky that somebody somewhere wants me and needs me. That's very wonderful to know. Somebody lonely wants me to care, wants me of all people to notice him. When I want to be wanted, need to be needed, and I'll admit I'm all aglow, 'cause somebody somewhere wants me and needs me, wants lonely to smile and say hello, 'cause somebody somewhere wants me and needs me. That's very wonderful to know.
So beautiful, Jocelyn.
Jocelyn, that was lovely.
So beautiful.
That's what I
wow.
talk about when I talk about simplicity. I mean, that's why it's so effective. I mean, that's what I mean. When I say how much I love a simple presentation, I mean,
That was just perfect, Jocelyn. It's so good to see you. When I last saw Jocelyn, it's probably now like 2 or 3 years ago now. So it's great seeing you all grow up, and I hope you'll be part of our family. You're also singing for the Jocelyn. You probably don't know this, but this is the master class of audiences. I probably didn't even have to say it was from the Most Happy Fellow because they already know that. They are one step ahead. So everyone's loving you. So welcome
that's
aboard.
a really good score, actually.
It's such a good score.
Yeah.
It has one of my favorite songs in the world that,
Oh,
that Liz Calloway sings.
Yes.
My heart is so full of you.
Oh, it's such a beautiful song.
My heart is so full of you. It just doesn't get better than that.
It's the
score.
lyrics, of that song that someone could be so much in love that their heart's about to burst. With joy, not not like a heart attack.
Yeah.
with joy, with joy.
I think, where's he going with that?
With joy. No, it's a
I
beautiful
don't
song.
really know what's going to come out of his mouth. Usually, I call him Michael Wikipedia because he knows, he's like a walking Wikipedia. You should go on one of those game shows.
I don't know.
Maybe it's too late. Anyway, so anyway, I want to say hi also to another great performer who's part of our virtual piano bar network, and he is running our show tonight. So please say hi to Todd also.
Hi, Todd. Hey there.
Wave hi.
Hey,
there you
there he
are.
is.
In your red. Got your Christmas ride going. And Todd is going to be doing a show on Tuesday night. He does a show every Tuesday night at 6:30, but his show this Tuesday night is all John Legend and Alicia Keys. So
Cool.
I can't wait to see that myself. So anyway, Todd, thanks for being with us tonight. I said that we had a couple Sunnies going on, and here's the first one. Please welcome back the wonderful Jerry Wachinski.
Hi, this is from the Frankie Lane songbook. Up in the morning, out on the job, work like the devil for my pay. But that lucky old sun got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Fuss with my woman and I toil for my kids and sweat till I'm all wrinkled and gray. Oh, but that lucky old sun got nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Dear Lord above, can't you know I'm pining? Tears all in my eyes. Send down that cloud with a silver lining and lift me to paradise. Show me that river and take me across and wash all my troubles away. Just like that lucky old sun, give me nothing to do but roll around heaven all day. Sweet Lord above, can't you know I'm just pining? Tears all in my eyes. Send down the cloud with a silver lining and lift me up to paradise and show me that river. Take me across and wash all my troubles away. Just like that lucky old sun, give me nothing to do but roll around heaven all day.
Nice, Jerry. That's always so great. I love that TJ is here watching in Florida from her new home because you were the person that taught me that song. And then in recent years, I got to play it more with TJ before she moved away. And TJ always wondered, how did I know that song? Because you taught it to me. You taught me that Ray Charles version of that. Well, it's Frankie Lane also. But anyway, Jerry's also got wonderful paintings in there. And I promise one of these days I'm going to give you a little tour of his paintings. We have a bunch of them on, scan. So we're going to show them one of these nights. Because he's a great artist too. And by the way, I never really mentioned this. I mentioned it once before, but Jerry's brother is in the Manhattan Transfer. He's one of the co-founders of it, Alan Paul. So Jerry said to me one time, he said, why don't you ever mention it? I said, because I was so from doing cabaret, I remember getting hell when the manager of Barbara Streisand's half sister, Rosalind Kind, because I mentioned something about her sister. He says she's a star on her own. You don't mention her sister. I'm like, I was always afraid to mention people's famous siblings, But Jerry's very proud of his brother, and sometimes I believe Alan watches us. So y'all better sing on key, because the Manhattan Transfer certainly does. So anyway, I want to say hi too to I see Charlie Fredrickson's with us in West Palm Beach. It's good to hear from you. I'm sorry I didn't get to see you all this winter. And my friend Ruth Bennick and John Ward is down by Asbury Park, and Dan McGee up in Provincetown, and Christina Freeman, who's going to be in the show next Sunday. Nice. She's one of the other girls that's joining us. Right. So we go right into the next one. The next one.
I know. I just love this pairing. In fact, I love the pairing. Jerry's song, the next song, and the one after. Actually, and the one after that. I love all of these in a row because there's something thematically that's going on here that was really kind of. I know you didn't do this on purpose, but it worked. Like the planets aligned.
I did. It did. See, we don't plan this. It just happens, and then I go, "Wow, I got the sun thing," and it was a beautiful sunny day. Yeah, cold, chilly, but it was sunny and windy. But it was beautiful.
But follow the thread, folks. Follow the thread. Here we go.
So this is Lily Uhas, and Lily is a student at Rutgers, and she is a communications major with a minor in business and economics. Oh wow! And it's so good to have Lily back too, because I got to play for Lily I guess it was 3 times when she was in high school. I think, if I remember, I think Lily was the youngest of all the girls that I played for. But she's not, is she 19? I think she's no.
I think 19.
Cyber's right. 19, but I think Lily is too. Anyway, so please welcome for the first time from Mendham, New Jersey, Lily Uhas.
Done and the bright days are here. My sunny one shines so sincere. Sunny one so true. I love you. Sunny, thank you for the sunshine. Bouquet of sunny. Thank you for the love you brought my way. You gave to me your all in all. Now I feel 10 feet tall. Sunny one so true. I love you.
Lily.
I love it.
Lily,
Love it,
everybody
love it.
loves you. Loves you. That was so
Yeah,
good.
Seriously.
Thank you so much for doing that song and just doing it the way you did it too. She found a nice spot where like the echo was just right in the house. You know, people, that's what people are doing. That's why I've seen people.
Yeah.
I first saw this back in April when at Sondheim's 90th, when I saw a woman sing in her bathroom,
Yeah.
sitting on the bathroom floor.
Yeah.
And of course it was a beautiful marble
Wasn't it
floor.
also like Bernadette Peters sang in her bathroom too? I mean, it's like if it's good enough for Bernadette.
Yeah, and so that's what you do. You find a place where that
Yeah.
echo is right, so you can hear yourself, and your natural voice is just so beautiful.
Yeah, no microphones,
No
folks.
microphones for anybody.
Come on,
anymore.
anybody. All of our singers out there. I don't think Leslie has used a microphone one time, right, Leslie?
I don't want any of my
See?
singers to use microphones.
I
just
don't like it.
love the
Yeah.
sound of them without the microphone.
It's
But
it's a
I
different.
still love them with the microphone.
I
but
love it, but it's a
them
different-
more without it.
It's a different medium. Like what we're doing now is it's a different. You know, it's like you're in this little box, and because of that, the take is very. You're not in a noisy piano bar. You're not in a big concert hall. You know, so
This is up close and
right.
personal.
It really
this
is.
intimate.
It really is.
This is unplugged.
And so I think that microphone actually puts a distance between you and the audience. So
Especially if it's blocking your face and you're. And
I know.
we-
and some
we
of my
only have
favorite singers.
Everybody
oh.
on our show's so beautiful too, so
They
I don't want
are.
to block any of their faces.
Well, I can tell you, all these girls from Mendham, they're growing up so beautifully.
They're great, and we still have one more coming in the show. And wait till you see what our surprise is for next Sundays. You gotta be here next Sunday. You gotta be here next Sunday because it's something really cute. So yeah. So anyway, so along with the sunny theme, I had a Wyszynski and a Wolinski. Well, it's time for the Wolinski. Please welcome Jay Wolinski.
Special thanks to Bob and to Bob's late friend Kenny Rankin, who just set the bar. Salute. When Sunny gets blue, her eyes turn gray and cloudy. Then the rain begins to fall. Pitter patter, love is gone now, what can matter? No sweet love a man come to call. When Sunny gets blue, she breathes a sigh of sadness, like the wind that stirs the trees, wind that sets the leaves to swaying, like some violins are playing weird and haunting melodies. People used to love to hear her laugh, see her smile. That's how she got her name. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile, changed her style. Somehow she's not the same. But memories will fade, and pretty dreams will rise up where her other dreams fell through. Hurry, new love, hurry here, kiss away each lonely tear, and hold her near while Sunny gets blue. People used to love to hear her laugh, see her smile. That's how she got her name. Since that sad affair, she's lost her smile, changed her style. Somehow she's not the same. same. But memories will fade, and pretty dreams will rise up where other dreams fell through. Hurry, new love, hurry here, and kiss away each lonely tear, and hold her near while Sunny gets blue.
So nice, Jay. That was just really, really, really sweet.
Very nice.
I just know tonight after the show, my friend Jean's going to call me and say, I love the guy with the tux. She loves when somebody dresses up. That's the first thing she's going to say to me tonight. Love the tux. Which reminds me, hi, Jean and Gretchen and Ed and Catherine and Paul and all the Jacals who are with us tonight. So thanks so much, Jay. I'm really glad that you sang that song, and I'm really glad too that you sang it in the key you sang it in, because in my first year of college, I had a wonderful teacher at Bucks County Community College named Dick Aver, who was an amazing musician, and Dick was teaching us jazz. It was my first class of learning jazz chords and arranging and structure. And one of the first things that we worked on was When Sunny Gets Blue, and my chart for that I got to use for the first time for you, for that number. Because I never get to do it because everybody sings it in a different key and I can't use it that way. So you sang it in the key that I had it in. So I know Arnie Fox probably liked that. He likes his jazz chords. So I want to say hi. We have Oklahoma in the house, Leslie Perkel. We've got Montana in the house with Lori Rosalewski. How about them apples? Kathy Liebers is with us, and she's going to be on the show later. And Kevin Gray and Jeffrey Cratch, thank you for joining us too. And Karen Lee Schwartz, I got to see you earlier. Karen Lee supplied my cocktail for this Wednesday show. But I want to toast Aileen, who supplied tonight. So I hope you're enjoying some beverage and enjoying tonight's show as we go on. And hi, Tina Margot. It's so good to see Tina Margot. It's so good to have you back with us. We miss you, and I can't wait till we can make some music together, and you'll be back on the show. And Andy Prescott, it's good to see you. And I heard you're going to be back tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for your live show on Facebook. So it's a good group tonight out there.
So
we have a lot of performers in the audience. That is just always so amazing to see that, like, probably 2/3 of the audience any night are all performers.
So I just want to point out that we started with that lucky old sun, then went to Sunny, then Sunny got blue, and now Sunny's going somewhere else.
And now we have Jocelyn, who started the show out earlier. Jocelyn, we have her sister, Syra. And Syra's also from Mendon, New Jersey. She's the third of those 3 girls I was telling you about. Syra is 19, and she is going to the community college up there in Morris County Community College. And she is pursuing both music and business. And which reminds me, too, before I forget, I did want to say hi to Zach Taglioli, who said to tell to tell Lily, right, to tell Lily that he is studying communications at Montclair State. So I love this college things. College.
Oh, I thought you were going to say, speaking music and business, you were going to say thank you for the Venmo tip jar.
Well, that's coming. I'll talk about that after
I'm adding
this.
it now.
I'll talk about the Venmo and PayPal tip jar and my CDs after this. But anyway, let's get back to Syra, who is, like I said, going to community college up at Morris County and pursuing both music and business. And I'm so thrilled to have her tonight. So please welcome Syra Alam.
Smile, though your heart is aching. Smile, even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile, and maybe your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although it's here, maybe ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. If you smile through your fear and sorrow, smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness, hide every trace of sadness, although it's here, maybe ever so near. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile.
So
Yeah.
beautiful, Syra. Thank you so much. I'm
Gorgeous.
so. I know everybody knows. See what I mean? I told you this was the master class of audiences.
Yeah,
So
all
everyone knows
three.
it's a Charlie Chaplin song.
Yeah.
And it's one of the most beautiful songs ever written. And it's another one of those songs that whether you're 15 or 95, everybody knows that song. Everybody, it's just continually hit every generation.
And
so-
all three of those young women from Mendham were fabulous.
yeah, they were all great. I'm so proud of you girls.
And you have more of them coming up, though, which is awesome.
There's 2 more of them coming up, and then maybe a little surprise where you'll get to see some of the
Yeah.
ones from tonight again.
Yeah.
So there you go. I
And
got
maybe
you.
they'll come back, too, because we'd love to have them be returning
And they-
over
well,
and
of course
over
they're
and over
coming
again.
back.
Yes.
They better come back. They better.
They better.
I want to say hi to Patty Leone. Well, she's going to be in the show tonight as it is, and Steve Whitehead and Bud, and anyone else I missed out there. If I don't say hi to you, Jeff Silverman, hi, good to see you too. Just
Mendham.
if I don't say hi to everybody because I don't see you. There's a lot of people. I want to say hi to Jay McNeil and Ted and Kathy and Judy Polonowski and Lynn Andonchez and Elizabeth Griffin and Lulu and Joni and all my friends from Princeton. You guys are the
Yeah.
best. My CDs, I was going to talk about the CDs. The Christmas CD is very popular right now.
Still time for Christmas
There's
delivery.
Lots, yes,
Yeah.
yes. I am mailing CDs out every day. It has all kinds of stuff from, it's the most wonderful night of the year to what are you doing New Year's Eve and everything in between that. And even Oh Holy Night. And then my other 2 CDs are a mix of Broadway and stuff from like Phantom of the Opera.
They're both really good. I can't.
That's what friends are for. It's a little bit of everything.
They're
so
unique,
just
too.
private message me or email me at bob@bobeganentertainment.com. And what?
I said they're unique too. I mean, I can't. I was gonna say I liked one more than the other, but I really don't. They're both different. They're both great.
I don't know what happened to it, but I had my Venmo, well, anyway, our Venmo and PayPal thing. I don't even call it a tip jar anymore. It's just
You
contributions.
moved it
to help
out to put in the Christmas stuff. I see.
keep the show going and keep things, keep us. This is it. This is it. This is our
is
big
all
time.
there
now. We hit
is.
the big time. We're on TV. So anyway, our next performer. I love this song. I don't know. I know there's nothing really winter about it, but it's probably, I think it actually covers all seasons in the song. But I just love this song in the winter. And
Yeah.
I feel like it's like the perfect day for this song. And I was so thrilled to finally get my friend Rosemary Benson on the show last month for the first time. And I said, well, you're not getting away with just one. If you're going to do that song, you better do this one for me. So this is my request from her. So please welcome doing, I'm not even going to tell you the name of the song, because you're going to know it.
We'll talk about it afterwards.
It's the song that has no rhyme in
Yeah.
it, but is a huge hit. It's a great song. It's a standard. Anyway, please welcome Rosemary Benson.
Pennies in a stream, falling leaves a sycamore, moonlight in Vermont. I see finger waves, ski trails on a mountainside, snowlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely evening summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. Telegraph cables, they sing down the highway and travel each bend in the road. People who meet in this romantic setting are so hypnotized by the lovely summer breeze, warbling of a meadowlark, moonlight in Vermont. You and I, and moonlight in Vermont.
So beautiful, Rosemary.
It is gorgeous, and you're right. It didn't have that. Doesn't have a single
Hi,
rhyme.
Michael Mackesy. There's no anyway. Yeah, there's no rhymes at all in that song.
It's just a poem, basically set to music, and it has. I love musically. I love the ending of that
It's
song.
so
I love the tag
gorgeous.
on that song. It's so gorgeous.
So I was just thinking about something for Lily and Syra and Jocelyn. I said maybe obviously you've already learned something that I don't know how, but I just somehow learned it when I was your age. Is that the best songs ever written were before we were born?
Right.
In fact, in some cases, the best songs were written before our parents were born. So
No, not my dad. My dad, who's 90.
Your dad's 90. So
Yeah,
he just,
all the songs are written. He in fact,
unless we're doing "Hello, my baby,"
Right.
Hello.
but when I was growing up, he had this big white binder that was the Glenn Miller Orchestra, and it was Moonlight in Vermont was on there. It was like all of these really lushly orchestrated songs, and they were all standards and gorgeous.
Yeah, it's gorgeous, gorgeous songs. I love every one of them. So
Bob,
thank you, Rosemary.
Tonight's Sunday. You know what that means?
So yeah. After the next song, Michael's going to sing,
Right.
and on Sunday night we started this thing because you kind of started it. The
Yeah.
audience started to say Sunday night. Michael does your request
By request.
So it is by request. So you have. Now you got to pay. I'll talk a little so you can start putting your request.
Because I want you to pay attention to the
because I
next
don't
singer.
want you to not
Yeah.
pay attention to this next song because I'm very happy with this next song.
Me too.
And I want you to watch it.
And I love her, and I want her to get all the
And
attention.
I love her.
Yeah.
So let us know what you want Michael to sing, and we're gonna.
So just throw them up in the comments.
Well, it could be anything.
Throw up in the comments, you know, what you want me to sing tonight.
And he's not going to do Sweet Caroline. Just telling you right now.
No, but I have a really good story about that. That when we get to New Year, we're going to talk about that.
About what?
Sweet Caroline. When we get there.
Oh,
it's coming up.
Wait.
New Year's is coming.
I just can't wait. It's got to be so good.
It has
so
to deal
good.
with you, actually.
So good. So good.
That's right. And it has to do with you, too. So
okay.
So send in some. Okay, I see Moonglow. Come on, send me some.
Hi, Stephanie
send
Elaine.
me some.
It's good to see you out there
Put them in
watching.
the comments.
And Michael Mackesy. Michael Mackesy has a show with us here on the Virtual Piano Bar Network on Thursdays at 8 o'clock. Oh, wait. Michael moved, I think. No, Michael's now on Sundays with us, I think, at 7 o'clock, right before me. I'm sorry. I didn't change my thing. But it's good to see you out there, Michael. Also want to wish...
Talking to your mic.
I also want to wish Sharon Lasher a happy birthday. And what else? So many things I want to say tonight. Oh, there's a lot of changes in our schedule, but they're all really exciting ones. This month we have, Wednesday night we have theme night, special theme night. So this coming Wednesday is our first of the holiday shows. So it's called Holiday Kickoff, and it's got some really fun stuff in it. I've already looked at what's else coming together, and trust me, you're gonna have a good time. You're gonna really be in the spirit when Wednesday's over. Then on Saturday, I'm going to be part of the Virtual Piano Bar Network's Christmas show, which starts at 7:30, I believe. And that's going to be a little bit of all of us that are in it, like Todd and Heather and Stuart and John and Jonathan and Joe Regan. And so it's going to be a really fun night that's this Saturday coming up. On the following Wednesday, our theme is Patsy Cline, songs of Patsy Cline. You know all of them, Walking After Midnight, Crazy, it's a good night. And then we have our Christmas show on December 23rd. And New Year's Eve, you're with me. Because New Year's Eve, we moved my December 30th show. We moved it over a day so that we could be with you on New Year's Eve. So we're going to do the best of 2020, and you're going to be voting in the next week or two once we post the
coming together.
ballots.
The list is coming together. We've been
long
doing
list.
this a long time.
We've been doing this almost 8 months. I think.
2 shows a week for 8 months.
2 shows a week. Since
10
May 3rd.
Right.
Time flies when you're having
10
fun.
songs a show. 2 shows a week since May. It's 4 times 9, right? 9 months.
So it's the best of 2020 as per your.
So it's 360 songs.
There's more than that, I think. I don't know.
That's a lot.
I spent a lot of time alone rehearsing these songs with headphones on, trying to make music virtually. It's not as easy as just sitting there at Bowman's Tavern or Moonstruck and having everybody just walk in. I want to do this, hand me music, or just say whatever.
But the show itself is already coming. We already have some really great ideas for New Year's Eve, and Bob and I were talking the other night about how we're going to do it, and it's very exciting. Some of the things we have lined up.
There's a lot.
Very exciting. So you have to tune in.
We can't even tell you yet.
We can't even tell you. You have to tune in, and some of you will be a part of it. I'm so excited.
And yes, and the ballot counting will be done by Price Waterhouse.
or John
Richardson.
Yeah, John Richardson.
Anyway, without further ado, I am so thrilled to have her back on the show, and I'm really thrilled that Kathy chose the song to do, because it proves that even this is a top 40 song. This is a song that's only been out in I know it's only a couple years old. There's a famous pop artist named Sia, and you know Sia by the one that never shows her face. All you ever see is the back of her head. It's just her thing. But she's really good, and I really love her songs. And here to do one, me on the piano, of course, and to sing it, please welcome back Kathy Liebrars.
Party girls, don't get hurt, can't feel anything. When will I learn to push it down? Push it down. I'm the one for a good time. Call phones blowing up, ringing my doorbell. I feel the love, I feel the love. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. From back till I lose count. I'm keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight, on for tonight. Sun is up, I'm a mess. Gotta get out now, gotta run from this. Here comes the shade, here comes the shade. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, drink. Throw 'em back till I lose count. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist. I'm gonna fly like a bird through the night, feel my tears as they dry. Oh, I'm gonna swing from the chandelier, but I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. Help me, I'm holding on for dear life. Won't look down, won't open my eyes. Keep my glass full until morning light. Cause I'm just holding on for tonight. I'm gonna swing from the chandelier. I'm gonna live like tomorrow.
Kathy, that was just so beautiful.
That's so
I'm so
great.
glad you did that. It's proof that that some of those, that first of all, that they still write great songs, and that some of these songs really do, take out all the production, and they just work fine with just piano.
Yeah.
So
I'm so glad Kathy did that. Thank you, Kathy.
She worked really hard on that too.
Yeah.
And I love everything about that. So
Me too.
thank you, Kathy. So now we've had songs tonight from like I think 1930 right through to like 2018 or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't think that was very long ago. I want to say hi to also to Michelle Mercado. Michelle heads up our Virtual Piano Bar fan page, and she never misses any of our shows. She is the best supporter you can get. So it's the Virtual Piano Bar fan page. So make sure you check that out and like it, and then you'll always hear about what's going on. But you'll always hear that from me anyway. But it's really great that you started that, and she's bringing us all together. So all of us in the network are on each other's shows, and we all support each other. We all try to watch each other's shows too. I love watching Heather and Stuart's show. They're on at 3:00 on Sundays because they live in London, and they are just adorable and incredible. So anyway, a lot of requests came in, and some of them were quite amusing.
Yeah, we're gonna maybe work on some of these.
So
because
I think it's very. Was it Kevin Gray that wanted you to do Nessun Dorma?
I know. I do
It's very
work
funny.
classically, but I don't perform classically. So we'll see. Maybe someday I'll do something classical, but
So one or two of the songs I'm not going to do. We ruled out because they're coming on to the show in the
some
next week
people
or
are
two
doing
anyway. But we thought we would do. We decided we were going to do the one that we've never ever done. I've never heard
See,
Michael
this
sing
is
this.
how we roll.
I've never played this for him. I'm
No.
guessing this is his key.
Never. We've never done this. And I sang this in 6th grade. Did I tell you this? I sang this in 6th grade because and the big thing was like the choir director and the drama person who were putting together the concert were like, I don't know if you should do this song because it's really a song it's sung by a woman. And my music teacher said, but Frank Sinatra did this song, and that's how I got to sing it.
did it really well.
That's how I
too.
got to sing it.
So
I have not sung it since.
This was a request by who?
Jane McNeil.
Jane McNeil.
Jane McNeil.
Jane McNeil. So out of all these, we had all these wonderful requests. Actually, there wasn't a bad one on the list.
No,
They're all
it's a
really
good list.
good songs. I wish we could do them all, but I think we're gonna put ourselves to a challenge tonight.
That's what this is about,
because
right?
this is a good It's a good feel today. It's a good vibe,
Yeah,
right?
it's about taking chances,
like a
right?
big hug, and so we're gonna take chances because we're among friends. So there you go.
All right. Well,
Is this where we go like, You know?
Yeah, but no, we're good. We're good. Leslie said never apologize.
Never apologize. All right.
Isn't it rich? Are we a pair? Me here at last on the ground, you in midair. Send in the clouds. Isn't it bliss? Don't you approve? One who keeps tearing around, one who can't move. Where are the clouds? Quick, send in the clouds. Just when I stopped opening doors, finally knowing the one that I wanted was yours, making my entrance again with my usual flair, sure of my lines, no one is there. Don't you love farce? My fault, I fear. I thought that you'd want what I'd want. Sorry, my dear. But where are the clouds? Quick, send in the clouds. Don't bother, they're here. Isn't it rich? Isn't it queer? Losing my timing this late in my career. And where are the clouds? There are to be clouds. Well, maybe next year.
Nice.
Thanks, Bob.
How'd
Thanks.
that work out? Well, nobody left. So I
No,
just,
they're still here.
nobody
Good sign. Good
nobody
sign.
threw any eggs or anything, so I guess that's all good, right?
I mean, it's fun to be doing things
I don't know if
this,
that
you
was
know.
the right key. I guess it was, right? You could probably sing higher, but
Yeah, sure.
doesn't matter.
Sure.
So before we bring up our last song, too, I wanted to say a few other things. I want to thank John Richardson from the Virtual Piano Bar Network for inviting me to be part of this back from when it started. And Heather Lundstedt and Jonathan Hawkins, who are all going to be on our whole collective holiday party this coming Saturday. Thank Michael Trotman, who not only just sang, but he does all the video stuff and is a great co-producer on the show. And sometimes we'll work with a singer. I won't mention any names or anything, but we'll work with them and we'll say, I liked how that came out, but it could be better.
Yeah.
And I'm like Mr. Nice Guy. I'll say, oh, it's great. And he'll say, it's good, but it really could be better. Meaning that we just want everyone to look their best.
We do,
so
and
he's a great.
We like to go back
judge
with
of all this.
specifics too. It's not like we're not going back saying do it again. It's like here's a couple things you can do to
And
actually.
then because we're all trying to grow from this and make lemonade out of
and it's a new art form too, and so we want to lean into the newness of it and the advantages of it, and instead of just pulling old tricks, which is so easy to do, leaning on. So it's good. We're all growing together.
Hi Marty Robinson and hi Linda Walsh and Wally Watson out there too. Thank you all very much. Your love and support has been amazing for this since we started. Okay, so this last song, over the summer at a dinner party, small dinner party when we could have these things outdoors, a couple of us snuck inside and made a few songs. And there's only one that we did that night that you haven't seen yet, that just happened to happen. And I thought we could finish with it tonight. So no strangers to the show, please welcome Sean Ryan and Patty Leone.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord, but you don't really care for music, do ya?
It goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled canes composing hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Well, your faith was strong and you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof. Her beauty at the moment overthrew you.
She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and cut your hair. And from your lips she threw the hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
Baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked the floor. I used to live alone before I knew you.
I've seen your flag on the marble arch. Love is not a victory march. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah,
Maybe there's a God above, but all I ever learned from love was how to treat somebody who outdrew you.
It's not a cry you can hear at night. It's not somebody who has seen the light. It's a cold and it's a broken hallelujah, 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 hallelujah.
Thank you guys. It
Gorgeous.
was so sweet. It was so good to finally do that. They keep saying to me, when are we going to do Hallelujah? I said, when I'm ready. When I'm ready. And I feel like it's a Hallelujah night, right? And I think
it
everyone
definitely
loved
feels
it.
like
I think
it is, yeah.
It was good timing for that.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I forgot to tell you too, tomorrow at 5 o'clock, I'm going to be on Facebook Live. If you go to richardskippercelebrates.com, Richard Skipper does a program a couple days a week where he interviews people. And I am the special guest for his program coming from New York.
Nice.
And we're going to talk about all my years in cabaret and piano bar and my whole, thing with singers and everything. So if you're around, 5 o'clock tomorrow on Facebook, richardskippercelebrates.com. Anyway, thank you all very much. Thank you, Todd,
Thanks, Todd,
for being our mission control tonight. And I love you all. Thank you for supporting us and for being with us tonight. And thank you, every one of our singers. And I'll see you Wednesday night, 8 o'clock. We're going to have a great time. It's really fun.
We're going to kick off the holidays.
Fun night. Take care. Have a good night.